Hey, welcome back. In this tutorial, we are creating Nuxt 3 application using with Google Authentication. This is part 5 of this series. So if you haven't watched the other 4 parts, I recommend that you watch them because we are building up on top of them. So far, we've been able to sign in into Google like this and grab the user's information. Now, I think I made a mistake when you said we should have all these pages here like login and settings and log out. We actually don't need all of them since a lot of this authentication takes place right here in Google. So what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of login, or we'll just actually rename it to dashboard. And then settings is going to become like another page within dashboard, like a child page, and then we'll get rid of logout as well. So we're going to go to our default. Gonna get rid of this. We're going to go to default layouts. So we're going to go to layouts, go to default, which is where we have all these. So, and what we're going to do is see, first we're going to rename. Actually, let's go to pages, and we're going to rename login to dashboard. So dashboard, we're going to just get rid of dashboard. I'm going to rename login to dashboard. All right, and then settings is going to be a child page of dashboard. And the way we're going to do this is we're going to have we're going to create a dashboard directory. Has to be the same name, and then settings is going to be moved into that directory like that. All right, and then on dashboard is where we're going to do all this. So I'm going to rename this to dashboard. Then here I'm going to say login with your Google account below to see your data. To see your data. Okay. I'm going to save that. We're going to stop and restart since we deleted some pages. Plus, you know what? Before we do that, we're going to just go back to the layout. We have no login page anymore, so we're going to get rid of that. And settings becomes slash dashboard settings. Actually, no, it's the wrong place. Dashboard is dashboard. Settings becomes slash dashboard settings, and we don't have logout anymore. All right, I'm gonna stop the server and then restart it. All right, so now it looks like this. And settings, dashboard settings, kind of looks the same, and I think that's because we are actually, sorry about this, but we actually probably don't need settings either. So we have home, we have dashboard, we don't need the settings. Settings was, I thought, a place where you could manage your data, but we're using Auth here and it's different. So sorry about this, but we're gonna get rid of settings as well. Gonna make this really simple. So we're gonna go back here and just delete settings, delete the link, and we're also going to delete the page. So we don't need this dashboard and settings. Can just get rid of all that. So all we have is just homepage and dashboard. And we're gonna save. I'm gonna restart. Right. Look, it's part of writing code. Sometimes you think you're gonna take this path, and then you're like, nah, this doesn't work. And so that's just how it is. This is how I write code. Sometimes I'm not perfect. You try to do what you can. All right, so now all we have is just 2 pages, right? So home and then dashboard. And the reason why I did this is that if I think all is good here. So if all is good here, if you can sign in here, then we'll be able to show the user information right there. But if not, then then we won't be able to. So let's give that a shot. So we're gonna go back to dashboard. And what we're gonna say is that we get the user here. We're gonna put the user, all right. So we're gonna create this user. We want to bring him outside here. So rather than being here in the success, we're gonna bring the user out here, like that. Should be let. So the user, yeah, and then user. So if the credential user equals awaits, I don't know how we can determine how this is an any. The type, actually, the type of the user is just I think it's a JWT payload maybe. But we'll let this be for now, and then we're going to say user here. So we have the div dashboard. So here we're just going to create a horizontal line, and then we're going to create 2 divs. Actually, just one. We're going to say v if user, and then we're just going to have like I guess vhtml. No. Let's say v if user. So when we get the user, and again, log in. Why am I not seeing the user? Look at the network. It's good. I think the user needs to be a ref variable. I'm going to say const user equals ref of object or null. Things like this. Empty object or null. And then it's going to start. Oh, TypeScript. Oh. It's going to say user.value equals this. So let's see if this does work. All right, so we can grab this user information like this. So we got the data. Let's format it just a little bit nicer, just a little bit. We won't go nuts here. So we're gonna add this this pre tag. not really sure what this tag means actually, but I think it can be used for displaying code objects, you know. So now it looks like this, which is kind of nicer just because we can read through here. So you can use this user data then to create more elaborate pages and all that. Now, for example, like this is the user data's picture here. So you could probably display an image here, say maybe like right underneath here. You can say something like image source, and then we can say let's do that since it's JavaScript. We're gonna say user dot picture, right? And so see, there it is. That's that image source there. So, and this is how you can play around with this. We won't go into like designing many things because the whole goal of this tutorial was just to help you know how you can log into Nuxt with Google, and I mean log into you use Google to add authentication to your Nuxt application. So, but what if you wanted to pass this information to some other pages? You can either use something like Pinia to send the data up to the store and then grab it to some other pages. You can also use attributes, and the way these work, if you don't know about them, is, for example, we'll have to do what we did before. So this is not typed right now, and that's why we have these bugs like this, you know, because it doesn't know that picture is part of user, because user is just saying it's a type of object here, you know. But maybe we could say, hey, we expect picture to be a string. You know, it's not really the best way, you know, it's hacky a little bit. But the way we can pass information from one page to another, we have to do what we did before. So we're going to create, let me see, I'm just going to create another dashboard, and then we're going to say this is child, or maybe let's just say we want to pass this data to, I don't know, maybe like a profile page. This is just as an example. So to a profile page, and then we have another page here. I guess we do settings again, right? So these are child pages of dashboard, and so I'm going to say here template div, and then I'm say script setup, and the language is TypeScript. All right, and then I'm going to say here that h1, I'm going to say profile. Just a profile. I'm going to copy this and put it in settings and call this settings. Then we're going to go to the default and then add them back, and then just say yes. We'll call this profile dashboard / profile. And copy this. It says settings dashboard / settings. I'm gonna stop and restart the server. Okay, so here it is. So when you refresh here, right, we're gonna have profile and settings, but this is not changing because they're child pages, and the way you see them is when you go to dashboard, and actually I should probably just rename this like something like index maybe, but here I'll show you what I mean real quick. So we have user profile. I'm just gonna say underneath everything, I'm gonna call Nuxt page. A Nuxt page will call the child page, so that whenever you navigate to a child page, the child page will show up right here underneath all this stuff. So when you go to profile, profile shows up here. Settings shows up here. So if you want to pass information to these pages, though this doesn't quite look very nice, to make it nicer, what we could do is, I don't want to do too much work here now, because we're going beyond the goal of this tutorial, but we could actually do something like just pass user. Oh, let me see. I think you can do like user is JavaScript is user. I believe that will pass that to the page, and then on the page itself. So let's go to profile for example, and I believe you can do something like const attributes equals use attributes, and then you can say user equals I'm going to call attributes.user. I think that might actually work. And so on the profile we can say user. Let's see if that does work actually. So I'm on profile, and then if I grab this data, it should show in two places, right? Okay, so it's not showing on profile. I guess maybe that's not working or something. Or maybe it needs to be am I getting an error anywhere? No. So let me see. Let's make it a ref. Right? I'm gonna make it a ref. So I'm just gonna say that const user equals a reactive variable, and it's gonna be I guess just an object. And then we're gonna say user dot value because attributes dot user. Let's see what happens. Okay, there we go. So these are two different pages. You go to dashboard. You see we're on dashboard right now. I don't know what's going on here. So we're on dashboard right now, and if I'm just on dashboard, but if I go to profile, that data is passed to profile. If I go to settings, there's no data. That data is not passed. But if I go to profile, that data is passed. So you could do that, and you could have like all this data could be passed to the parent, and then it could all be passed down here. So let's say we didn't even want to display it in the dashboard itself, right? Let's say we said that we don't want to we don't want to display this data here. Instead, we're going to just pass it down to the child pages. So what you can have then is this, right? Yeah, profile. So you go here, you go to the dashboard, and then you log in, and wait, why is it not working? Oh, I guess it's VF user or something like that. But anyway, I think you get the gist. You know, the main point here is that you're able to log into Google using Nuxt 3 from scratch. So I hope you like this video. Hey, if you want to learn how to log in with email and password, like the way I can here, like that. Click the link below because I have a tutorial in which I take you from scratch, just from the very, like a brand new Nuxt 3 application, and we're going to build this little application but with powerful authentication. Has the data, and you can actually log out, and if you try to go back, it doesn't work because you are logged out. You're going to learn about cookies, sessions, hashing passwords, verifying password strength, right? So let's say you wanted to create something like we're gonna call, I guess, Anne blog, continue second, name is Anne at example.com, maybe, yeah, Anne at example.com. Then you say your internet password like 1 2 3 4 5 6. Then you can say poor password strength, right? I'm going to show you how to do all this stuff and how to just create a beautiful application. The goal is to help you become an authentication pro in Nuxt, or just an authentication pro, period. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial about Nuxt 3 Google Authentication. Hey, if you have any comments, drop them down in this video. So if you want to learn how to create Nuxt 3 applications with email and to be able to log in with email and password, click the link below and I'm going to show you how we get it done. All right, I hope you like this video. I will talk to you soon. Shalom.